What's up, nerds? Opex here. Got a game taking place on Twisted Meadows between... How the fuck do I pronounce that? I'm just going to say Joy, because that's a word I see in there. So I'm going to say Joy, sounds a little Russian or something, versus PandaLee. Now, I've seen a few PandaLee games, but I don't know who who Joy is. So this is going to be PandaLee versus Joy. Joy's going to be the top left human player, spawning as yellow on Twisted Meadows here. Bottom left, we're going to see PandaLee, blue. Human versus human mirror match. And I'm going to speed things up so we can find out a little more in detail what's going to happen. We have the scout coming from PandaLee, not going to see shit. Just going to continue going around. Nothing out of the norm here, except for the delay on the altar. Not sure what the delay is for. I don't think he's going to go Tavern Hero. Usually human players do not, especially in a mirror match. That Archmage is very important, and it looks like it is going to be an Archmage. So it's Archmage versus Archmage. Nothing strange going on yet, so it's just typical builds. And we'll see what's going to happen here. Do we see another bad scout? Looks like they don't know where to scout, really. Blue knows exactly where yellow is at this point, so PandaLee has a little bit of advantage, but yellow will soon find out. Not soon, actually. He probably still has no idea where blue is. He's going to assume it's right over here because of the farm location, and then realize, nope, that is not where he is. Here comes the footman to actually do a normal scout. Actually, no. That will be part of his creeping process, probably. Yellow's probably going to do the typical creep camp over here with a bunch of militia pulled.
A player's forces
Any second now, get that water elemental out and have it walk over. And actually, he's waiting for it. There's the water elemental. Water elemental should be taken down really quickly, so that's rather disappointing type of creep pattern for him. Yep, water elemental down. It's going to be a little bit before he gets any... Oh, and here comes Blizzard from PandaLee. Very powerful against human. Human's not creeping right now. He's losing militia in the most vulnerable time when he's doing the most vulnerable creep camp in the early stages. So PandaLee is just really giving it to the Joy right here. I'm just destroying militia or peasant after peasant. It seems very easy right now for PandaLee. And for example, I'd probably leave at this point because I'm very vulnerable. I have no militia. I'm gonna have no units, no gold, no nothing going on. Trying to get a surround or something on the Archmage just to kind of even things up. But it's not going to work out, and all he's going to do is shove him off a little bit. And there's a bunch on the mine now. I'm going to throw him over onto the wood now. And the tower's going to start getting constructed, but this is a major loss for yellow. I'm not even sure if he even got level 2. So he does have level 2, and he does have Devotion Aura. And this Archmage getting those boots of speed so he can hide.
Player's forces are under attack.
Just gotta run back and forth trying to blizzard the enemy. I assume that's the plan here. Still no tech, but he is gonna work his way down here, heal, and would probably do the same thing or start creeping. He actually just used that just to transport way over here for 75 gold. Kaka says map hack. No, PandaLee does not map hack. I have fog click on right now and I didn't see anything happen with fog clicking.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we go with that blizzard again. Now yellow's a little bit quicker to respond. should be totally out of mana at this point. Yep, totally out of mana. Basically, trying to get as many militia kills as possible, try to prevent him from, you know, getting resources and stuff of that nature. Not to mention, he's not going to be able to get any new peasants anytime soon if he's up, going up the keep right now. But there is an quick tech going on for blue. And a shredder. So the shredder's coming in. Not going to actually get inside the base by any means, but you can do a lot of damage, especially those footmen and stuff. Level 2 on the Archmage. That Brilliance Aura. Quickly spec'd. And yellow's just hanging around, but he does have level 3. No Shadow Priest, just the Berserker troll. I like the gameplay from Panda right here. What he's doing right now is really doing a lot of damage. It's gonna be a while before he can get another Blizzard off, so he should retreat. Especially now that yellow's here. He's got to retreat the other way, or else that Goblin Shredder will go down. I'm not sure if that was denied. I think the Archmage did get experience off of it. That Troll Berserker right there doing a lot of damage. 28 to 37 piercing damage. That's even more damage than your Archmage. Alright, so low hit point footies.
A player's forces
Yeah, it looks like he did it again, and then he sold the TP teleportation. Yellow's just creeping away, trying to get the experience game going. Definitely try to win in terms of just strength. But blue here is already tier 2. No tier 2 units. I'm not sure exactly what PandaLee is doing. He's spending a lot of gold and doing things, but he's... Oh, there's the panda. Hence PandaLee. Gonna get a little more experience off this water elemental. Could get off a Blizzard and disrupt a lot of healing. And a Zeppelin. Zeppelin micro gonna happen from Joy over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no tier 2 buildings or anything of that nature. No expansions. Here comes the first Arcane Sanctum for PandaLee. Actually, speed building.
A town is under siege.
Doing a lot of damage with those footies in that Blizzard. Oh shit. There isn't going to be a Zeppelin here, so I don't know what he's thinking. Oh, there is a Zeppelin. Arcane Sanctum finally being constructed for yellow. Blizzard going down, doing a lot of damage across those peasants.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Japan is trying to get to level 2 here. Won't from this creep camp, but if he goes down here, he'll definitely get level 2. Definitely wants level 3 before any type of major battle occurs. PandaLee just a lot of lumber, no gold. Quite the opposite from Joy. Joy has a decent amount of gold, but no lumber. So those peasants are really doing it, you know, he's really in some trouble not having those peasants. Mountain King. Mountain King trying to creep a little bit. Panda trying to get to level 2. Just gets level 2. And see what item he gets. Hopefully it's a Sobi mask or something like that. But it looks like a creep jack is about to occur. Going quickly after the creep. Gets level 4 on the Archmage. Level 3 on the Panda. But he loses a lot. Where's that Archmage?
A town is under siege.
There he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
A lot going on in this game. And it's still creeping. Get about 3.5 after this creep camp. Not with the Archmage there, but so still not. You don't see too many things coming out of the Arcane Sanctums. Priest, Spellbreakers. That's the typical thing you want to see. Spellbreakers for blue. A lot of priests. I don't think you need that many priests. I mean, for the amount of units you have is how many priests you should have, unless you're trying to dispel a lot of water elementals, which you are adept, so I would assume you're trying to dispel a lot of water elementals. Can't really imagine what else you would be using all them priests for. I even say it right there. What is this mass priest strategy? What is this? It's not DPS. You're essentially, I mean, Breath of Fire or 2, which really doesn't matter. So yeah, Fly 101 says it's the get rid of the elements, you dumbass. He loves to dispel. Loves it. Well, you only get like upwards of like 3 water elementals, which do a lot of damage, but I don't think it's worth it to have that many priests. So level 3 now finally on the Archmage of blue. So typical breakers priest type strategy is unveiling at the moment. A lot of Blizzard really destroying the economy of Joy.
Player's forces are under attack.
But Joy actually has the army. This army comp is very powerful. Level 3 Mountain King, breakers, priests, troll berserkers, and blue has priests. Yeah, I don't think priests can handle all this. Checking for the expansion, not finding one, which is good news for blue. He thinks he's ahead, but in army wise he is not. These priests aren't what you want to see. I mean, dispel all you want. I mean, it's not really doing anything.
Are under attack.
Oh, I love this. Temple of Broom, welcome. This is welcome there. Temple of Broom. Alright. So, who stole the Zepp? Looked like Yellow might have stole the Zeppelin.
A town is under siege.
Totally missed that. So blue was trying to get out of there, hightail out of there, probably with a Zeppelin or two. Well, you can only get one, a Zeppelin, and yeah, yellow stole it right in time. I think he used his farm, knowing that it was going to happen. So yellow's going to go in and destroy blue's expansion. Blue's losing priests to creeps now. He might lose a footman. Oh no. And a very close level 4. Probably won't get it off this creep camp. Very close though. Archmage about 3.5. And nice item. But it looks like blue is definitely going to lose his expansion here. Just a large army right here. And that large army is going up against priests and a few breakers. So who has that item, or is there a Dark Ranger? Can't tell who just got silenced. Where's the silence? I heard the silence.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah, there we go, the MK. So this looks like you're up creek without a boat right now. Of course those spells are working great, but there's still an army. And those breakers just can annihilate those priests. In fact, any unit in this game can annihilate priests. The only time I've ever seen mass priests actually work was in a game where undead versus human, and the human went mass priests, and the undead went frostworks. It was just a freak occurrence that those mass priests beat up those frostworks. And it was the only time I've ever seen that before. But this mass priest strategy, not gonna work. I mean, yeah, get rid of those elementals, sure, that's cool. You destroy a unit, and that's awesome, and you get a lot of experience, especially a level 3 water elemental. Get a lot of experience, and that's really, really good. But that doesn't win games. You're gonna need some other type of unit, and you probably want that other type of unit to be a very powerful unit. So yellow destroys blue's expansion, and actually get up an expansion of its own. Not noticing that their Goblin Shredder is getting hurt. Actually takes down that breaker right there. So good use of blizzard. The breakers are unaffected by the blizzard. But I think this breaker count is just getting ridiculous for yellow. And yellow has the Mountain King, and 9 times out of 10 you'd rather have a level 3 Mountain King than a level 3 Panda. That Panda is level 4.5 now, so till level 5 I don't think that Panda is going to be a game changer.
A player's forces are under attack.
Zeppelin has a few units, Goblin Shredder.
A town is under siege.
Gonna try to sneak around him, it looks like. I thought. Where is the Zeppelin? Oh, it did sneak around. Didn't even see it. So there it goes, pops back into play. Almost gets that Stormbolt off. And there's a tower back here to kind of nullify this this Zeppelin harass strat.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm gonna try to go after the Archmage. this point, blue is actually making this into a game. Yellow's down to 53 supply, blue's up to 40 supply, and he's still training more units, so it's 45 supply to 53 supply. So this is an even game. Doing all this weird Zeppelin harassments, and it's actually working out in his favor. This is still anyone's game. One breath of fire and that Zeppelin would be done. Spots that water elemental. Level 5 Archmage, nothing to mess with.
A player's forces are under attack.
And at this point you gotta say, okay, what else can you do? I mean, literally, like, if there was a guard tower here and a guard tower here, then there goes that harass. And if you have guard tower here, there goes that harass. Not necessarily, but it will definitely minimize the amount of harassment that can be done.
A player's forces are under attack.
So he's just basically keeping his Archmage back to just keep chucking water elementals down. Now that's a lot of breakers finally for blue, so he's actually doing the right thing, and here comes the huge chunk of breakers from yellow. Level 4 in the Mountain King. Could use a silence. Take down some more of those priests, and that seems to be the plan here.
The town is under siege.
So while this chase is going on, what's going on over here? Militia and priests trying to take down this expansion.
A player's forces
not going to be
attack.
Not going to really do much. I mean, with an Archmage there, it can stop anything. MK level 5? Is that what I just... Nope, not level 5. Someone just said level 5 MK for no reason. Anybody's talking about the Panda? What level's that Panda? Panda's almost level 5. Might get it off this water elemental. Panda needs level 5. He's gonna get it. Almost gets it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, good game from PandaLee right there. Drops the GG. There is another game between these two, and this was just like a play match. This isn't necessarily a best out of 3 or anything. I just seen 2 good games by them, so I'm just gonna play the other one. PandaLee 2. Alright, welcome again to a game between Joy versus Panda. This one's going to be an orc versus human match. The last one was random versus human, so this is what it's going to be here on Secret Valley. Now, Secret Valley is one of those maps that is orc favored. Not sure if you know this. If you want to disagree, that is awesome, but we can all be delusional at times. So you should definitely agree with me, because orc wins this 9 times out of 10. This is an orc map. I call it Orc Valley. So I think that's why Joy, which was the yellow human last game, is now going yellow orc. And Panda, that was random last game, is now going human. Alright, so he's speed building this Altar of Kings, perhaps doing some fast creeping, or even trying that Blizzard strategy out once again. Onto his unsuspecting orc brother, which made no sense, and I purposely did that. Alright, typical build going from Joy, I don't fucking know, Lof, should I call him Lof or Joy? I'll call him Orc. So Orc versus human in this game. barracks, altar, barracks. The only thing weird about this so far is that there is no second farm until now. Right. Speed building the barracks now. Trying to figure out his plan of attack. I really don't see this kind of build too often. Panda saying last game was a long game. Let's try to shorten it. Even Joy over here saying long and painful. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is going to be straight to the point. Micro war. Micro intensive. I love micro wars. I think it's the best type of games. Is when you're just fighting each other heads up. Straight up. Just freaking microing. That would be like the best kind of gameplay. It's better than that wait and creep and macro and, you know, games that take too long usually do take too long. If you saw my game when I was Orc versus, I think his name was Jelta or something like that. Jelta Lipo? That sounds about right. Who was playing Undead. That was about a 34-minute game or so, if I remember right. That took place a week or two ago. And that was a really good 30-some minute game. The last game you saw was pretty close. It could have went either way. It was just a little weird for my taste. It wasn't as exciting as it probably should be with the excessive amount of micro and stuff that was going on last game. And the running and, you know, it wasn't as exciting. There was no real straight up battles. That's why I don't like any type of mirror matches, especially like Orc or Human. I think they are the worst mirror matches. Undead's not far behind and just boring. And then, you know, I'm not a big fan of mirror matches. Quick tech going off from yellow. About a quarter way through to stronghold. Blue might be teching right about now. Going after a grunt. But, you know, with the high amount of hit points in these units, you can just hang out at the fountain over here and just heal right up. And I think that's the plan right here. Orc Valley. Blue's going to be spot by that Blade Master. Is that Blade Master? Doesn't even need healing cells. I mean, he has the fountains. Gonna try to get the boots of speed, and does. Orc gets boots of speed, and does Archmage? Yep. So they both have boots of speed. You'll see that Archmage run away a little bit, but try to get as much damage on that Blade Master as possible. Footman all healed up. Should be going after that Blade Master to do a little bit more damage. Blade Master is gonna heal up pretty well. And now he flips the tide and focusing the Archmage. Very strong. Forces that teleport. Everything else was able to go back with the TP as well. Gonna probably try to heal up over here. That's generally what you would see right about now. Orc doing a good job getting to level 2, getting some items. Blue trying to get an expansion, it looks like. See militia being pulled. Might lose some units if he's not careful. But Archmage level 2, Blade Master level 2. Should get level 3 off this creep camp and might start a push or something. Orc, level 2 still. Few grunts. Let's see what's going off in base. We see the typical Bestiary Spirit Lodge and Shadow Hunter. All the things you would expect to see in a 1 vs 1 Orc vs Human matchup.
Forces are under attack.
Blade Master going after the peasants, not going after or trying to get an expansion. Good item for that Blade Master left behind, but human, more importantly, needs to heal up. PandaLee gonna lose a peasant. Keep now. Still no arcane sanctums or anything of that nature. Gonna take down this footman, hexed footman. Footman's not even running away. Oh, now he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like he's going after the burrows at this point. Very late to take down those tier 2 buildings because they're already up. Going after those burrows. Pretty close in terms of trying to take this one down. Definitely should take it down. Actually, no. It looks like he is not. He does not have the DPS to take it down. Who is this? So, Fire Lord. Militia being called. And it looks like Orc is really doing a good job in fending this off. But can he fend it off totally? Fire Lord should go down. That Blade Master, oh, ended up going after the lava spawn instead.
A player's forces are under attack.
And is this too much? I'm not sure. I think that Orc is able to fend this off pretty well. Still no towers being constructed. Archmage does have towers now going down. Should probably heal. Throws a healing pot on himself because he knew he would be focused any second now when he saw that wind walk. Hex going off. Blade Master just doing a lot of damage. And it looks like Blue lost all his footmen. And his Archmage is really low. So he might, yeah, just drop the GG on that one. So that was a pretty well fought back on Joy's part. Orc is very, very, very vulnerable around that tier 2 point for that tier 2 push, but he was able to keep his burrow up. Not only was he able to keep his burrow up, he was able to defend everything that was thrown at him. So very well done by Joy. Very skilled player. I did play PandaLee recently, 1 vs 1, and he did whoop my ass, I gotta admit. So he is a really good player, but Joy is just even on another level, it looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this almost best out of 3. You can call it a best of 3 series because that's what it was, really. It wasn't technically because they were just playing with each other, and we just figured just let them go a game 2 after the first game, and it was just a really good game. So again, thanks for watching. You can always subscribe, like, comment, that whole jazz. And I have tons of videos, and you could watch them all. So yeah, support me. I'll keep posting these videos. Peace.